In the past 4 years since the COVID-19 pandemic, we've seen mass layoffs and the great resignation as people had more time to think about their lives while working from home. It changed how we feel about work, and now we are in the middle of an AI boom where many roles can be replaced by technology. Now, you might be wondering if you should resign or not. Maybe you want to quit but are scared of the uncertainty, like whether you cannot find another job or start your own small business. Quitting is never easy, especially if you like the environment and have supportive friends but hate the job itself. People are doubting to resign for many reasons, mostly because of the monthly wages. We need the money to pay our bills, and it makes sense. Some are afraid that if they cannot find another job, the others don't want to start over and get to know new people because they are already comfortable with their current colleagues. I'm here to share my experience of resigning and how I dealt with the dilemma. Disclaimer, my story might not apply to everyone since we all have different backgrounds and challenges, but I'll try to be as objective as possible. If you watched my previous video, you already know that I resigned from my previous company 2 months ago to pursue my dream of being an independent artist and opening my small business. Yes, I'm that person who always complains and tells everyone I'm going to resign. But I finally did it after saying it for over 3 years. In early 2022, I started a TikTok account for my cats. At first, it was just fun video of my cats doing silly things. But then, I began creating fun facts about cats on TikTok. Through this experiment, I learned a lot about creating good content and making viral videos. After less than a year of consistency, I gained around 25k followers. And most of my videos went viral, getting over 1 million views with the great interactions. From that, I received quite a few endorsements from brands offering me their products. I thought being an influencer is pretty fun, right? I mean, I got free product worth around $200 to review the product. From there, I wanted to expand my experiment and created official merchandise based on my cats. I figured since I have a following now, why not start selling merchandise to my followers? Makes sense, right? So I brainstormed what could go viral and sell well. Then I created a series of corporate slave stickers, and they turned out sell well both offline and online. This made me realize I could start my journey as an independent artist and launch my small business. But at that time, I was still working in an office. Doing that experiment wasn't the only reason I resigned. I had to plan my resignations better until I'm ready to resign. Here are a few things to consider if you're thinking about quitting your job. This is what helped me decide to resign from my job. Ask these 2 questions to yourself. First, is there anybody relying on you? Second, how is your financial condition? I will explain it one by one from here. Do you have a child that needs your support? Or parents that need intense care? Are you part of the sandwich generation? If you answered yes to any of this, then don't resign right now. It's pretty obvious why. You need the money to support those who rely on you. Plus, finding another job is tough these days with mass layoffs still happening. In my case, I had the privilege of only having my cats rely on me. Do you have an emergency fund? How long can you survive with your savings? Ideally, you should have at least 3 months worth of expenses saved up. But more is always better. So if you want to rage quit your job, at least you will have 3 months to find another one. But in my case, my emergency fund covers more than 12 months, which is enough for me to expand my small business. If my small business fails, I still have a year to find another job. But what if I cannot get another job because I've been out of work for a year? Besides my emergency fund, I have another savings stash I call cold money. I've invested it to generate passive income. So while I'm working on my small business with all its uncertainties, I'm also building another emergency fund through my investments. This gives me more time and freedom to explore things or find another job. Now, you might be thinking, not everyone can invest because of different circumstances. If you want to invest, start by investing in your knowledge. Learn new things, read books, take courses, train your brain until you can use it to find a good job with a solid income. Well, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what I learned after reading some books about financial literacy. If you only have a small amount of money, investing in stocks might not be worth it. For example, if you only have $100, a 10% return will only give you $10 a year. But if you have $100,000, a 10% return will give you $10,000 a year. Same 10%, but a huge difference. That's why I recommend investing in your knowledge before investing your money in stocks or other instruments. As an illustrator, we are often to focus on honing our drawing skills and finding the best way to create beautiful art. But sometimes we forget about something equally important: financial literacy. This skill is as crucial as drawing. It's not just for illustrators. Everyone should learn financial literacy to plan better for their future. So, if you're thinking about resigning, plan it wisely. I hope this helps you decide whether to quit your job or not. If you haven't watched my resignation video yet, you can check it out here. So that's about it. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. See you in the next video.